Hey everybody, welcome back to CVO Crypto. Today we're going to be taking a look at Bitcoin.
Three, two, one, zero.
All right, so taking a look here, we're going to take a look from a few different angles today, right? So you got a falling wedge right here that we started up back on basically around Christmas time. This is Christmas Eve, right? Bullish pattern, essentially, even though you're in a downtrend, these tend to break to the upside 68% of the time. We went from that pattern to essentially starting this ascending channel here, which vice versa, right? Even though this is an uptrend during, this is technically a bearish pattern, does tend to break to the downside 68% of the time. And we find ourselves once again here in a falling wedge, right? So we had this technical target that we mapped out, which don't always hit. This one right here, this is the technical target from this ascending channel. You're coming back to the where you formed it. We missed it by about 1.5%, give or take. So far, right, we still could come back to it. And we've broken out now from this falling wedge. Once again, a bullish pattern, although you're in a downtrend while during. So we've broken that to the upside. So taking a look here, right, I'm going to be looking at a few things. So we can see here that we ran into the 0.702, which is a pretty decent level of resistance on the way up here. You tend to see some small pullbacks before continuation higher if you're going to get your continuation higher. We at the moment are sitting right at the 0.618, this golden ratio. We just opened up a brand new 4-hour candle just about 30 minutes ago from the time of this recording. So it's going to be interesting to see how this plays out, right? So we did just get this breakout. We do tend to see, sometimes you'll get a possible retest of support. At the moment, this could be back down to this 382, this 0.5 level. You could even come back down and actually retest this previous resistance level here, right? So these would all be the levels to watch for a possible retracement right now. Once again, you have this, previous resistance. You'd want to see that held as support if you do retrace back down to this level. That would be pretty much a perfect retest of this breakout. Otherwise, continuing to the upside from here, you'd really want to see this previous high get taken out, confirmed hold above as support, and then you can start looking for continuation to the upside here. Now that level is about $44,000. So looking at Bitcoin here from a range perspective, we've got our range high coming in right here, our current range low, these two white levels right here. Two key levels in between. Essentially, you've got your EQ throughout the middle of the range there. This is our point of control, also a key weekly level, and this is a daily key level up here, right? Basically coming in at the highs around that $44,000 level. Right now, it's the same scenario, right? You're really looking for a regain of this level before you can really start looking for fireworks and movement to the upside. Otherwise, we could still come up to this level, wick above, just like we've done 2 or 3 times before in the last few weeks. If you start closing back below, then you're going to be looking back towards this point of control here and possibly the range lows again. Now this all changes with a break above this 44K level and hold full body candle bodies out here, not just wicks, right? Preferably at least a 4-hour. And then from here, you're going to want to see this continue to hold its support, and then you're going to be looking for continuation higher. Now, we're basically got nothing in between us and the previous range low right here. This is pretty much just a gap, so this will just gap up more than likely. So this is going to be a key level to look for right here. I got my eyes personally on this $47,000 level around there, 46.5. Not only is this the previous weekly point of control, but you've also got your 1.618 extension level coming in at this level as well. So in this window here, this would be where I'd be anticipating Bitcoin to pretty much come up to. And if we're going to get a decent little rejection for a minute, this would probably be that range. Otherwise, if we come through this with massive strength and continue on, next point of control up here about 49K would be where I've set my targets at. Obviously, we take it level by level at the moment, but if we do form this, pretty much just steep run up here, once again, key thing is we need to break this level. Break this and hold, and you can start looking towards these upward price actions again. Otherwise, we're still just range bound. With this level coming in as the previous range, it is likely to possibly see just this run up to this point of control. Maybe we range out here for a bit before we start coming up and tackling next levels here. I'll continue to put out these pretty brief and quick little updates for everybody. Once again, just to reiterate, main thing to focus on right now is breaking above this $44,000 level and holding, right? So we want to see some candle bodies close above there. Otherwise, we really are just still range bound in this area. This is where things change. Very simple, just giving you the levels to watch here. Hope you're all having a great day, evening, afternoon, wherever you are in this beautiful world. And until next time, cheers.